All right, well, it's the first kind of cool day we've had in a long time. It's about 80 degrees right now, so I thought it'd be a good time to come back and do a little camp trip. So I'm out here close to home at a campsite I set up here a few years ago, and I thought I would come back and do a little camp trip. I've come up here earlier and set up my camp stove and stuff, and I'm going to cook supper here in a minute. I went and bought a steak and some vegetables and stuff, and I'm going to heat that up here just pretty quick and get that going. Show y'all a little bit around camp. Later on I'm probably going to put up a hammock between these two trees, and chance of rain this evening. If it does, I'll put a tarp up here, but haven't been really back in here since springtime when it was cool, and it's been 100 degrees every day just about since then. So I thought I'd come back and do something relaxing. But it is pretty back here, very green, not too hot, about 80 degrees or so. And anyway, I'm going to go over here and get my steak out. Went and bought a New York strip, and I've seasoned it at home. Brought it back with a skillet and camp stove and some vegetables I wrapped in tin foil with butter and other seasonings. So we're going to set that up and see how that goes. All right, so I got my New York strip there cooking. Just put it on, frying it in butter, seasoned, and I've got a combination in the tin foil of, let's see, I've got mushrooms, onion, bell pepper, and potatoes in there. I mean, what else do you want? So anyway, we're going to get this going and cook that steak a medium rare, which is about what I like best. And we're going to have us some good food out here in the woods here in a little bit. Turn that up on its slow cook it there, and turn that fire down where it's slower cooking. You don't want to cook it too fast, make it tough. You want it tender and red in the middle. If all goes well, it's going to taste good. Turn it up on the side and sear that fat a little bit. This is going to be good when it's through. Well, I hope it is anyway. So the seasoning I put on this is my friend Cornell, who has the YouTube channel, the No Such Thing podcast. He come down camping with me and my son Elijah a couple of years ago, and he got this steak seasoning called, Brazilian Steakhouse. I tell you, it's really good. I've been hooked on it ever since. So if you see that at the supermarket, it sure is good on a steak. And ever since then, every steak that I make, I really just pack it into that meat, and it just makes it really good. Let's see here. I'm gonna let that cook a little more. I like to, when I'm cooking that steak, I like to let work some butter onto it while it's cooking too. Just makes it more tender and taste even better. You guys might have different techniques that you guys use. If you do it different, let me know what you do. I might leave it in the comments. I might try it myself sometime. Alright, I think that is just about done. I cut into it just a minute ago and it was just the right amount of pink in the middle, and we just gotta check out these vegetables here. See how they're starting to look. Oh, those are hot. Looking good too. Potatoes and butter and mushrooms and bell peppers. Let those simmer a little bit longer and those will be ready. Alright. This ought to be a good camp meal. I'm going to check that steak one more time. Well, I could cook a little bit more. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's just pretty much done. I'll let it simmer just a little bit more and we'll go from there. Man, look at that. That just looks good. The New York strip seasoned, really the only seasoning other than and I used real butter to pan fry it in, is that Brazilian steakhouse seasoning, salt and pepper. I'm a pretty simple guy. That's what I like, and it's actually starting to try to rain a little bit, so better go get my tarp and get that out. I think, yep, that steak is done. I'm going to turn that fire off. Alright, so it is all done now. Got that fat on there seared just like I like. Got the outside seared, and the middle is kind of a medium rare, which is what I like. And that's hot. Let's see, get that off of there. See how these vegetables turned out here. They look good too. I think I got deer moving in the woods over there. I don't think the deer want my stuff here, but who knows? Maybe they do. Anyway, pretty simple, easy to make meal there. New York strip and some veggies. Pretty good camp dinner, I must say. Let's see, pour some of this on there. Try to make just like a single serve here. Like I got it about right. That'll be plenty for me for supper. Yeah, that don't look too bad, does it? Yeah, I'm going to sit down and eat that while it's hot. All right, well that looks good. I hope it's tastes as good as it looks. I'm going to cut a piece of this fat off. I love the fat. That's my favorite part of the steak. That looks pretty good. Let's see if it really is. Hey, that's good. Let's try the potatoes here. Looks like they're done good. Yeah, they're done. Got the onions and mushrooms and such. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here and finish eating this and then set up the rest of the camp for this evening, and maybe we'll even see some wildlife tonight. I know I set up a game camera out here last fall down here at the creek where there's an obvious game trail goes down, and I captured on my game cam a bobcat, a fox, several deer, and the deer were curious about the game camera and they were just coming up putting their nose into the camera. Possum, several raccoons. So there's a lot of wildlife moves in here. So I'm going to eat this, finish setting camp up, and maybe we'll get lucky and have some wildlife move through here tonight.